Hello and welcome. I'm an agnostic noob, and this is Let's Play Final Fantasy VIII. This is the fulfillment of a promise that I made many years ago to my best friend. So, Taianna Tabletop, this one's for you. Let's get started. And here we are. Welcome to Final Fantasy VIII. I thought you'd appreciate me not speaking during the intro because it's one of the better intros in gaming history. This game was released about 15 years ago, and it's definitely starting to show its age, but it is one of my favorites. I've beaten this about five times now, I think. This will be number 6. So, here we are in the infirmary, I guess, with Dr. Katawaki. How are you feeling? Well, kind of just got our forehead sliced, so I would say our forehead hurts. Yes. No kidding, yeah. Looks like your eyes are focusing. I'm not sure how she notices that. Whatever. You should be fine. Say your name for me. So at this point, we get to name our protagonist. You can name him pretty much anything you want. Get your minds out of the gutter. We're going to go ahead and stick with the default name. Squall. Why don't you take it easy in training? Next time you might not be so lucky. Yeah, I'm not sure how luck figured into getting my head sliced, but whatever. Tell that to Cypher. We're going to guess that Cypher was the person he was dealing with. Speaking of whom, why isn't he in the infirmary? He got his head cut too. Won't listen to anyone, yeah. Well, it's kind of hard to ignore somebody when they're slicing our heads off anyway. You can't just run away. No, you totally could have run away. You didn't, but you could have. Want to be cool, huh? Well, don't get hurt in the process. Yes, indeed. Let's see, your instructor is Quistis. I'll call her now. Just wait here a minute. Okay. So I guess our teacher's going to come pick us up from the infirmary. I'm not sure why he can't walk, but... oh well. His injury's not serious. It'll probably leave a scar, that's for sure. Now, please come by. We're going to wait for the teacher. Squall, so we meet again. Hello? And she just walks away. Okay, then. We meet, and then we don't meet. Hello. Forget the nurse. We'll take the teacher. This is Quistis Trepp. She is the object of many, many gamers' love, and has been for over a decade and a half now. Because she's just that awesome. Maybe either you or Cypher. Well, you know, we're troublemakers, apparently. Come on, let's go. Today's the field exam. Okay, so he's perfectly capable of getting up this entire time. I guess he just needed the escort. Alright, we'll walk with Quistis here. Is there something on your mind? Well, there's a bandage. And a cut, not really. Haha. She's got you pegged. What's so funny? Well, you're kind of easy to read, apparently. She's happy. I feel like I'm beginning to understand my student a little, that's all. More complex than you think. Yeah, most teenagers think that. Alright, yeah, go ahead, do tell her. Tell me more about yourself. It's none of your business. Haha. Owned. So welcome to Blam Garden. A place of relaxing music, many students, and rather interesting architecture, I'll tell you what. I would not have wanted to be the person who put that up. Alright, back to class. After a harrowing morning of dueling or something. Good morning, class. Let's start with today's schedule. Sure, why not? There seem to have been some rumors flying around since yesterday. Okay. Yes, the field exam for seed candidates will begin later this afternoon. We'll learn more about seed here in a little bit. Those not participating and those who failed last week's written test are to remain here in the study hall. You have to take a written test before you can go into combat. Field exam participants will have free time until the exam. That's good. Just be sure you're in top condition. Well, that rules Squall out. And Cypher, too. Meet in the hall at 1600 hours. I'll announce the team assignments there. Great. No questions from us. Oh, and Cypher. Do not injure your partner during training. Ha! Be careful from now on. I think he has a right to be pissed too. I mean, he got injured too. Field exam participants, we'll see you all later. Okay. And Squall, I need to talk to you. Didn't you just talk to him? Guess we'll talk some more. Okay, so finally we have our control of our character here. We can run around. And go down the hall. We'll go ahead and talk to Quistis here real quick. First we'll meet her groupies. These are the Treppies, not to be confused with Trekkies. They are all very much enamored with Instructor Trepp. For one reason or another. Try to smile a little when you're talking to the instructor. Okay, well, I don't know what that'll accomplish, but whatever. You haven't been to the fire cabin yet? Well, no, we haven't. You won't be able to take part in today's seed exam if you don't pass this prerequisite. Why is that a prerequisite? I was going to go this morning, but you were dueling with somebody you shouldn't be dueling with. And getting your head cut open. Do you have a good excuse? No, not really. We're getting our heads cut open. Let's get going. Oh, she's going with us? Sweet. If you're not too confident yet, you can review your studies at the study panel. We'll be waiting at the front gate, so come down when you're ready. You can access the study panel from your seats. Okay. Exit Quistis. Okay. So the study panel is over here. We'll take the easier route. You can actually revisit this several times throughout the game, just to get basic information. So you can click on the tutorial here. GF Registrator Squall are GF Quetzalcoatl and GF Shiva. We'll learn more about that here in a bit. We'll go ahead and keep those names. Tutorial covers all aspects of gameplay. This tutorial can also be accessed through the regular menu at any time during the game. Please say I can skip this. We can skip this. We're gonna skip this. Okay. We'll learn more about that stuff a little bit later. About Garden. Facility rules, student rules, admission and graduation info, garden info, seed info. Let's look at seed info really quick. What is a seed? Other than it means to grow a tree. Blam Garden's mercenaries, commanding GF, they have a special fighting abilities. They work in small teams and operate all over the world. Apparently, we are mercenaries. Dispatching seeds. Seeds are deployed all over the world. Services are requested by governments and even civilians. Their tasks range from providing military support to protecting civilians. That's good. Qualifications. Students can apply after the age of 15. Oh my gosh. So we are child mercenaries. This is not exactly a good thing, but then again, I mean, as far as mercenaries go, we could have it a lot worse. Okay. We'll come back to this a little bit later to learn a few more things. But for right now, we should probably get to the fire cave so we can take the field exam here a little bit later. The instructor's waiting for us and the Treppies have left. Alright, let's find our way to the fire cave. Wait, I'm late, I'm late! We're all late! Whoa, hey! Are you okay? Apparently she is. It's kind of her. Yeah, you seem to be. Well, you just come from that class. Well, I guess we did. Is homeroom over? It has been over for about 10 minutes now. This place is so much bigger than my last. Okay, apparently there are more than one garden. Oh, hey, hey. I just transferred here. Do you think you could give me a quick tour of this garden? Why not? We'll be a gentleman. Alright, let's go. Take the elevator to the first floor lobby and I'll show you the directory. Okay. By the way, what is your name? Does anybody introduce themselves around here? Let's go. Alright. Talk to this guy on the way down. Would you like to have these? My brother gave me these cards, but they're not really my thing. You can have them if you'd like. Okay. How do you play a card game? So this is our introduction to the primary minigame of Final Fantasy VIII, which is a card game called Triple Triad. We will be playing that a lot over the course of this run, but for right now, we're not going to worry about it too much. By the way, I don't play, so don't bother challenging me. Okay, so we got a card deck. We're going to go ahead and go downstairs. Very slowly. Okay, here we go. That's the directory. Well, this is it. The directory. This is the only time we're going to be utilizing this over the course of the game, by the way. Blam Garden is pretty big, so it's a good idea to check where you want to go and select it here. I have a question. Okay. How do you use this? Well, move the cursor and press X to select. This is actually a complete waste of time. It's much better to just wander around and go to where you're going manually, because that way you can talk to people, challenge them to card games, etc. Next, I'll give a quick explanation of the various facilities. Okay. Find the dormitory to the north. Majority of the students live in the dorms. Commuting wouldn't be very much fun. She's in the dorms too. Good. Can rest and change in there. I hope so. West of the north block is the cafeteria. There's always a big rush for the hot dogs. You better get used to waiting in line. Okay. Apparently hot dogs are the most popular food in this world. East of the north block is the parking lot. Hey, great, we have cars. Usually take the garden car when a mission comes up. Front gate is located to the south. Yes, we do have to go meet Instructor Trepp. You're dilly-dallying. Next we have the quad located in the west block. There's an event being planned there. It's the Garden Festival. We'll be hearing more about the Garden Festival much later. Well, how about you? Yeah, let's just move on. South of the west block is the infirmary. It's where you get treated for your injuries, like getting sliced on the head. But a lot of students just come here for advice. What's the doctor's name? Dr. Katawaki. I got a better question. What is your name? We still don't know her name. Now the East Block. This is the training center. It's the only facility open at night. It's used for training and they have real monsters living loose in here. Okay, so this is a place where kids, you know, early to mid-teens are living and studying, and there is a live monster facility in this place. Yeah. If you don't take it seriously, you may end up dead. Yeah, no kidding, you may end up dead. Just be careful. Oh my gosh. Southeast block is the library. The library is next to the monster hunter area. I don't get it. A lot of material you can look up here, but the terminals in the classroom are a lot more efficient and probably a lot safer just in case a monster breaks through the wall. You don't even know about the classroom on the second floor. By the way, the headmaster's office is located on the third floor. You need permission to get in. It's the headmaster's name, Headmaster Sid. A little fun trivia, every Final Fantasy game has a character named Sid. He usually plays some sort of role in the story, and in this case he figures very prominently into it, so we'll be seeing more of him later. That's about it. Anything else? Got it. Okay. You're taking a seat exam. Yes! Maybe I'll see you again later. Okay. She finished her training in a previous garden. Oh, that's good. Taking the seat exam today, too. Good luck to both of us. Yeah, thank you. By the way, could I find out your name? Name? Introduction? And she's gone. Well, maybe we'll see her later and actually, you know, learn her name. That'd be great. Okay, so let me introduce you to this little thing right here. This is a save point. We will be using this a lot through the course of this game. And we're going to go ahead and utilize it right now. First and foremost, we're going to configure the keys just a little bit. I find the menu much more intuitive on the triangle keys, so here we go. And then we'll go ahead and save our game. I'm playing this on the PlayStation 3, so load times are pretty decent on this. We'll go ahead and overwrite this one right here. Alright, data is saved, and that is going to bring our first episode to a close. So, next time on Let's Play Final Fantasy VIII, we're going to go to the Fire Cave with Quistis. That doesn't sound like an ideal date spot, but yeah, stranger things have happened. So, we'll find out more about that next time. Thank you, and have a wonderful night.